A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Gavin Titus gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he gave up 4 walks. Now, sometimes I think you nibble on the corners when you need to. I just thought he didn't have good stuff or good command. So we'll see what the command and execution looks like in this game.
Ready now, David Romero. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Professor Smokey, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's called smelling a base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wayne Anthony, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Romero rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Stepping in now, Matt Smith will swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Vogelbach is there, and he's got it for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now at the plate, Thomas Good. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Number 21, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched 8 solid innings. He pitched deep into the ball game, deep enough to get a win. And he's the type of guy that will go deep in games for you. So, Matt, I'm looking for that type of performance in this game as well.
Standing in, Mac Daddy. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Second baseman, Daddy.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Digging in, Mike Trout. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
3-0 now. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Striding in, Kelly Jones. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. The 0-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location. But he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row. So I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Andrew, the man, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Popped high in the air. Tulowitzki is there for it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Francis Coronado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 22 home runs and 66 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Just foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Here's a high pop-up. Daddy is over, And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 8.
And in the outfield,
fielder.
Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Stepping up to the plate, Diego Ortega. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, William Hernandez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. David Romero would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Romero. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Joey Gallo.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back. The pitch. Down the first baseline. Tulowitzki He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Settling in now, Dan Vogelbach. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit and run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Jacoby Jones would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Jones. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back for more from Detroit after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Professor Smokey. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Wayne Anthony is on deck. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in to try it again, Wayne Anthony. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is in pursuit. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Yeah, it's hard to say what would have happened if this didn't hop over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll end up with a runner at second and third and still no outs following the ground rule double.
Into the box now, Matt Smith, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Striding in once again, Thomas Good. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. The man going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Three runs already home here. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another chance? Francis Coronado, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a move over to first. Runners back. First offering on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, one man out. Running is Tulowitzki. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Payoff pitch one more time. Very weakly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Striding into the box, Diego Ortega. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Tyler Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tyler Anderson. Center fielder number 25.
Stepping in now, William Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, David Romero. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers nothing. Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Anthony has a play. 1 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In now, Mac Daddy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another full count pitch home. Line drive to left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers. Digging in, Mike Trout reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
1-2, here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Kelly Jones as he takes a cold strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. The 0-1 delivery. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Smokey goes to get it, but no chance to recover. Jones is on at first after the strikeout, and not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping up now, Andrew the man. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way, and this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Professor Smokey. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
hit the other way out toward right field. The man is there. He's got it one away.
The batter, third baseman, Wayne Anthony.
Digging in and looking for more, Wayne Anthony. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. The man has a read on it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Matt Smith.
Digging in once again, Matt Smith. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
So coming to the plate, Thomas Good. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Francis Coronado, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The left fielder under 30.
Stepping in now, Diego Ortega. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready on 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays lead it 11-0. So digging in now, Joey Gallo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Digging in, Dan Vogelbach. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner, and Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Austin Kelton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but foul. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready once again, William Hernandez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
William Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, David Romero. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Jones moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Professor Smokey.
So striding forward now, Professor Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 11-0. Now to the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Anthony in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Stepping in, Mac Daddy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box now, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hey now.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Blue
Wayne
Jays,
Anthony,
third
2 for
baseman,
3 with a double
Wayne
on his line so
Anthony.
far. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Matt Smith will be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. The man sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a play! It's there. He got him.
The right fielder, number 5, Matt Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Thomas Good will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal 3rd right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. A man at 3rd with 1 away. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 11-0. Ready once again, Kelly Jones. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that misses inside, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hernandez going back on it to the track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping in now, Andrew the man, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Third baseman, number 13.
Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
1 out and a runner on third. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this, so I don't know what he's looking for something harder probably.
Here's another 2-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smokey recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Francis Coronado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Diego Ortega.
Into the box now, Diego Ortega, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in once again, William Hernandez. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. First and second here with nobody out. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled out very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, David Romero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. To short. To his left, Upton. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 11-0. Ready for another shot now. Austin Kelton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Kelton.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you. Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now at the plate, Jacoby Jones. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
For the Tigers,
Here's Justin Upton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, second baseman, Mac Daddy.
Ready for another chance? Mac Daddy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Left fielder number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Smith moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready now, Professor Smokey. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Anthony.
Into the box, Wayne Anthony. And that misses, ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Three and one. Here it is. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Sharp ground ball to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 5, Matt Smith.
So coming to the plate, Matt Smith. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Upton. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it 11-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kelly Jones. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Once again, a 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. At the plate, Andrew the man. Now the pitch. Ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Joey Gallo now, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
And I don't want to pat ourselves on the back or anything because it's too bad he lost the shutout bid, but we were just talking about this. I think he's completely gassed out there, and that home run is probably a good indication of that.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Keone Kela comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 50, Keone Kela. Now batting, first baseman, Dan Vogelback.
Stepping in now, Dan Vogelback. Chop foul right at home plate.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1 2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Jays are out in front, 11-1. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Presley.
Digging in, Thomas Good. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Good.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. One and 2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trout on the run, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Francis Coronado. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him.
big time.
The left fielder, number 33.
Into the box now, Diego Ortega. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Daddy will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Blue Jays on top, 12-1. Stepping up now, Austin Kelton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Designated hitter, Jacoby Jones.
Into the box, Jacoby Jones, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Justin Upton.
Stepping in, Justin Upton. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, let me explain to you why they held him up. I mean, you get the runner on second base, you get the base hit, but when you're down by as much as they are, you can't force another out right there in that situation.
In now, Mac Daddy, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one skied out toward right. Smith moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So digging in now, Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
On the ground up the middle. Coronado takes it in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Blue Jays get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Number 21 earns his league best 14th win, striking out 12 in the process. Gavin Titus allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.